What's up, guys? Zeenigami here, and let's go through Luffy vs Katakuri Event on the Japanese version of One Piece Treasure Cruise. Don't forget that if you're on Team Luffy or on Team Katakuri, you don't get to choose which side you're on. You're just gonna see Luffy if you're on Team Katakuri. You're gonna see Katakuri if you're on Team Luffy. The first fight that you'll see here, this very first one, is going to be a 30 stamina fight. So if you're on Team Katakuri, you're gonna start with 30 stamina Nami only. And what you'll do is you have to beat 30 stamina Nami, or if you're on Team Luffy, it's gonna be 30 stamina Cracker. And it's basically their 10-20 stamina version, but a little bit harder. And you're gonna have to use a specific support character. If you go onto the website, you can see which support character you need. So against Cracker, you need to use Nami. Against Nami, you have to use Cracker. And so you'll see over here that you'll have to use Cracker as a support. You can use any team you want. These fights aren't too difficult. They're basically just the regular ones, but a little bit harder. And just have Cracker as a support on any character. So you have Cracker as a support here. You beat that, you unlock Chopper. Use Brulee on Chopper, you get Pedro. You got to use Pero, Oven, Daifuku, and then finally you unlock 60 stamina Luffy. Now each one of these stages gives you a few points leading up to it. But 60 stamina Luffy is one of the ways you can farm. You get 10 points every time you beat 60 stamina Luffy. You can also just farm his 30 or 40 stamina versions. Now, per stamina wise, it's actually better to farm 40 stamina Luffy, because if you farm 40 stamina Luffy 3 times, you get 21 points for 120 stamina, versus farming 60 stamina twice and you get only 20 points. So you get 5% more points if you farm the 40 stamina version a bunch of times. You can also use a double Neptune team, either double Coliseum Neptune or double Rare Recruit Neptune on 40 stamina with the 3 times EXP boosting anniversary ship to farm the 40 stamina version and get way more EXP out of that than using a double Legend team on the 60 stamina. But then you have to run 3 runs versus 2 runs. So if you're trying to get high in points, it's going to take you a little bit more time. And also the 40 stamina version has really bad rates of any of the support items. I mean, 60 stamina also has pretty bad rates of support items, but you're probably not really going to see any of support items by farming the 40 stamina version. So if you're looking for support items specifically, you might want to go for the 60 stamina version. If you're just looking for efficient farming, you can farm the 40 stamina version. It's also much easier. You can technically also farm all these 10 and 20 stamina islands, but they're only worth 1 point and 2 points. So that's a big old waste of time there. So we're going to make a free-to-play guide for the 60 stamina version. Also, important to note that once you get to Katakuri or Luffy, the fights are actually exactly the same. So if you're gonna fight Luffy or you're gonna fight Katakuri, the fights are exactly the same. The only thing difference is the bosses and the mini bosses are gonna be different. But the mini bosses do the same things. The bosses are either Katakuri or Luffy. Doesn't matter, they do the exact same thing. Anniversary ship is just 3 times EXP, 1.5 times attack, nothing special here. Your support characters don't really matter, just kind of use support characters that boost your attack. That's what you want. So whatever support characters you get, the ones that boost attack, makes it easier to do damage. Cool. Stages 1, 2, and 3, we're just going to attack, or stages 1 and 2, we're just going to attack through. Nothing special about attacking through with stages 1 and 2, just stalling as much as we can. Our side characters don't really matter. You don't need to bring Nami here. I'm using Treasure Map Nami because she will get rid of our burn, which will make stage 3 with Brulee a little bit easier. We will bring Kinemon, so Kinemon can reduce our cooldowns, make our run a little bit faster, so we use Kinemon right now. Reduce Luffy's cooldown, because Luffy's our longest cooldown. And when we get to Brulee, Brulee will cut our health, so that will cut down our health quite a bit. We are going to wait until Luffy gets to maybe like 6 turns. Yeah, that'll be fine. And we'll just use our Kinemon whenever it's ready, just to get cooldowns. So our Nami will not be, our Nami will not be ready yet. So we're gonna pass 1 more turn here. Go whenever our Nami's on 2 turns. That's how we can use Nami on stage 3, and then our Luffy will be ready by the time we need him. So now Nami's on 2 turns. We'll go forward. We want matching orbs on our side characters. That's nice. Brûlée on stage 3 is going to cut her health by 70%. Burn us for 2 turns for 2,000 damage every time we hit a perfect. That's where we're going to use Nami so we can start doing damage. Brûlée is also going to put up a counter. If you get her below 50% and she attacks, then she will counter you for you're going to die is what's going to happen. So we'll use Nami to get rid of that burn. We can also use Niwatori here, and we want to use Niwatori here mostly because Niwatori is going to actually push us over to damage on turn 4. On stage 4, we need to make sure we hit 3 perfects. Because 3 perfects are going to allow us to get the second turn of boost with Luffy. And we'll use Kinemon right now. You can save Kinemon for later in case you get bad orbs. That probably would have been better. Oh well. Attack, attack, attack. Hit your perfects with Ace and Nami, who are going to heal you. It's not super important that you heal, but healing is nice because you're gonna get your health cut once again. Stage 4 Luffy is gonna be green. He's gonna cut your health by 90%. He's gonna shuffle your orbs, give you badly matching orbs. We're gonna use Luffy special only, because that's the only one that we'll have here. And you want to make sure you hit 3 perfects. So if your damage ends up being too high, or if you want to use Niwatori here, what you can do is you can hit a perfect while he still has his Great Barrier up. So you can like hit 1, maybe even 2 perfects while the Great Barrier is up. Hit the Great and then hit some perfects. So you can, if you use Niwatori here and Luffy, hit perfect on the barrier, then hit Great, then hit another perfect. That'll be your 3 perfects that you can trigger. I'm just going to go ahead and break that now. And then hit my 3 perfects. And then we'll die because I didn't use a damage reducer. That's what we brought Niwatori for. Oh, hey, right. We'll survive. You can replace Niwatori for a damage reducer, like Alvida. You can also use Niwatori 1 stage for the 60% damage reduction, and be sure you survive that 4,000 damage on death hit. Totally forgot about that. All planned. We're not going to worry about it. On Boss Luffy, oh, that Luffy had 3 million hit points. Boss Luffy has 9 million hit points, or Katakuri, whichever one you're fighting. We're going to use our Luffy special, or our Treasure Map Luffy special, to get that affinity boost. Because we hit our 3 perfects, we're going to have the 2 times orb boost. We're going to use Ace for fully matching orbs, and the type boost. And we only are allowed 2 specials. So start on your non-side characters, end on your side characters. You'll do plenty of damage. That's it. Don't leave him below 20%, because below 20% he will just straight up kill you. That's generally pretty bad. But that's the fight, guys. If you leave him alive, he'll paralyze you. Turn 2, he'll get damage threshold. Easiest thing to do is just burst him down in 1 turn. I've been Zeenigami, guys. Good luck farming it. Remember, once again, you can just farm the 40 stamina version if you want to use a double Neptune team to get more EXP. Farm the 60 stamina version for better drops, more cotton candies, more forbidden tomes, and a better chance at getting those support items. If you don't know how these support items work, there are 3 types of support items. There is the small, medium, and large support items. The large support item is a guaranteed support up. Medium one is high rate of support up, or higher rate of support up, and the small one is a small chance of support up. So that's the difference between those 3 support items. Guaranteed, high rate, low rate. I've been Zeenigami, guys. Good luck farming. Farm for Team Katakuri. Remember, the winning team will get 1 legend. The top 10,000 players on each side will also get another legend pull. Y'all stay beautiful.